Okay, so I see a lot of people talking about how if the siblings aren't close, it's the parents' fault. And I want to talk about that because I 100% believe that the reason why me and my sister are not close is because of our parents. Now, fuck that mean, evil-spirited, bad-built bitch. I'm bad-built too, so I can say that shit. But fuck that bitch. Now, mind y'all, we grew up in the same household with the same exact parents, and yet she was treated better than I was. It's crazy, isn't it? I literally told y'all that I had friends and significant others begging me to move out of my mom's house and my dad's house because the way that they used to treat me was horrible. Okay? Yeah. And I would drop their names, but I'm trying to keep them a secret. But I could definitely do that. Can't. It's a list of people. With that being said, right? With that being said, I was forced to do things I didn't want to do. I helped my mama pay her fucking bills. Did Courtney ever help anybody pay their bills? No. She takes from people. Take. And the funny thing is that my dad was in our lives, right? And my dad tried to be fair. He really did. He really tried to be fair. But fair was not fair. You know what I'm saying? I was the oldest, and I had to wait to certain ages to do certain things. And when I got it, she got it. Then anytime we would go out, like he would drop us off at Six Flags, I was responsible for a whole nother person. I was a child. I had no business being responsible for her. She's not my kid. I didn't birth her out my coochie. Why am I having to watch her? And then I told y'all, if she were to lose her phone or something, I would get an ass whooping for it. It wasn't right. But that was fair in his eyes, right? Because I was the oldest and I'm supposed to be responsible for my younger sibling. Now my mom, we stayed with my mom most of the time, even though my dad wanted me to move in with him because he just felt like my mom wasn't, my mama wasn't financially stable to take care of us. Because she would spend that child support check on shoes and shit. Let her tell it that wasn't the case, but we ain't never had no food. And my daddy was buying us clothes. Just keep that in mind. We had to wait until the income tax return came. That was the only time we got shit, really, from my mom. And Christmas. But we would get a couple things for Christmas. So, yeah. My dad wanted me to stay with him. And my mom, of course, loved my sister more than anybody. Like, they were best friends. Let my mom tell it, that's not true. Let Courtney tell it, that's not true no more. But I have a video on my Snapchat of her admitting to being best friends. And admitting that she treats her better than she treats me. A bitch likes to record, calling me the fucking feds, okay? So, yes. So, while I was helping my mom pay her bills, she was sitting here buying Courtney hair. Buying Courtney shit she didn't need. Mind you, Courtney wasn't washing her ass, washing the dishes, washing clothes. She wasn't doing nothing. She wasn't picking up after herself. She wasn't taking care of the dog. She wasn't taking care of shit in the motherfucking house. Okay? She wasn't doing anything. Right? So while my minor ass was staying with my mom before I moved out, I think when I was like 17, 18, I was doing everything. I was literally cleaning up after a grown-ass adult and my younger sibling. And then when she invited somebody to stay with us, I was also cleaning up after her. Isn't that wild? And then when my mom decided, the reason why I left is because we went from a 3-bedroom to a 2-bedroom, and she was going to give Courtney, her best friend, the room and leave me to sleep in her room and on the couch. But I do more for you in the house than this bitch does. That's wild. So mind you, this bitch walks around in life thinking that everybody owe her something, that she's entitled to all this shit, that you should give it to her because she grew up getting everything she wanted. She grew up not understanding what responsibility is. She's still getting taken care of to this day. Still to this fucking day. And what's wild to me is the real reason why we're not close no more is because of the fight that we had where she assaulted my 2-year-old. And she got her ass beat, rightfully so. And she keeps reporting my videos of where I post what she said to my mom about me. The same mother that didn't defend me when she said she hoped I die. Yeah, that video is still up. The bitch thought she could get it taken down, but it's not taken down, love. It's still up. So, yeah, like, I feel like our parents treating us differently, putting all the responsibility on me, and kind of letting her go through life with flying colors is the why we're not this is why we're not close. We're two different people. She don't like me because I said something about her miscarriage, but the bitch should have never said nothing about me being raped. That's how I feel. Yeah. Because I let this bitch slide. I have let, because we got into a fight when I was in high school, and I had vowed to never put my hands on her again because I gave her a black eye, and I got in trouble for it. So I was like, I'm never gonna put my hands on her again. But the bitch keep trying me. She think that she can go through life disrespecting people. She thinks she can go through life putting her hands on people. She thinks she can go, and she not gonna do it to just anybody. She not gonna do it to just anybody though, cause she know for a fact she gonna get her ass beat. She can't fight. Yeah, and let my parents tell it after her putting her hands on my kid and all this other shit. I'm supposed to rebuild the bridge. I'm supposed to talk to her. I'm supposed to know how she's doing. I told my dad, I said, the bitch could die tomorrow and I still wouldn't give a fuck. Still not checking on her. I don't give a damn. Don't say that. You're the sibling. That's your sister. That is so wrong of you. Is it though? The bitch literally says she hopes I died to my mother and my mother didn't defend me. Am I wrong? All I said is that the bitch died tomorrow, I still wouldn't give a fuck. I stood on that. Okay? I don't understand. And mind you, like, my parents have caused me so much fucking trauma. They have caused so much abuse in my life that she never experienced. I was my parents' personal punching bag. See, the reason why she don't deal with her dad is because he was the one on her ass about washing her ass because she stunk. Okay, he was on her ass about her weight, and she didn't like that. So she stopped coming around him and stayed around my mom, who wouldn't make comments about her weight, but would make comments about my weight and make comments about what I was doing in my life. You know what I'm saying? Isn't it crazy? And mind you, none of us are close. None of us are close. I'm not close to my dad. I'm not close to my mom. I'm not close to Courtney. To be honest, I be telling people all the time, I'm just here for the insurance money. That's it. That's all. And I told my therapist that, and I mean that. I really mean that. That's it. That's all I'm here for. So yeah, it's 100% the parents' fault, because there's no reason why that girl had an easier life than me. And she's a horrible person. Like, that's why I had made a video, and the same video she thought she was getting taken down and still up. I told her them people, her friends, Brianna, Shay, Zion, your friend is talking shit about you, about how you're boy crazy, how you're dumb. Yeah, be careful. Yeah, how she says stuff about his sister, her fiance's sister, how she a deadbeat mama, don't take care of her kids, but she keep having all these kids with different men. Yeah, she talks about y'all like a dog. And she don't think nobody gonna do nothing about it. She thinks she can go through life getting everything she feels like she deserves. And y'all just be there thinking that she's a good person. She has talked about y'all so fucking bad. And the way she treat people is beyond me. She just be smiling in people's faces and they think that she's a great person. I rest my motherfucking case. I don't fuck with that bitch for my personal reasons. But we have never been close. And I told y'all, she used to use me for, like, anytime I would try to hang out with my sister, I have to buy her something. I have to give her money to do so. But she would never return the favor. Never do anything for me. Never do anything for Rain. Yeah. Yep. So, yeah.